What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Off Ball Podcast with me, Japacha Hall, and my co-host Jordan Stebbins. We want to first off thank everybody that viewed, liked, and subscribed, and that one person that disliked. We're gonna take that dislike into consideration. It is what it is, man. We're starting off. We're gonna have some mess ups, but we're gonna keep trying to grow this channel, grow this show, and you know what? Make it to the top one day. So, man, we got a lot of topics stored in for y'all today. First, we're gonna go over topic number one, which is gonna be the NBA Game 2 Finals against the Suns and Bucks. And then topic number two, we're gonna talk about the USA Olympic basketball team, which is gonna be nasty. The
Slovenia.
topic, this guy. And then topic three, we're gonna talk about the Cowboys schedule, give our predictions, and just go over what we think the season's gonna end up going like. So, Jordan, you want to start it off with topic number one?
Well, of course. In topic number one, we are going to go over the Milwaukee Bucks versus Phoenix Suns Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Now, the Suns won 118 to 108. And if you're here for an expert analysis, you've come to the wrong show. Because guess what? We were hooping it up at the Good Shepherd Institute instead of watching the game. We watched the last quarter, though. So we do see what happened. We looked at the stats, so we know... We have an idea of why the Bucks lost and why the Suns won.
You watched highlights.
Yeah, we watched highlights. So yeah, basically.
Shout out Kilgore Crawfish.
Yeah, that was very good.
Catfish was bussin'.
Saw Black Widow. Hey, it was better than we thought it was gonna be, huh?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, that was nice too. But hey,
That's the only
so
reason why I went
basically,
to it.
I mean, it was basically Giannis versus the Suns, really.
Really was.
Like, I don't know why. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it. I don't want this. I don't want to talk about 20 minutes on why Giannis should have just waited a year and gone to the Mavericks. Like, it would have been unstoppable. But anyways, I mean, when a team shoots 50% from three, you're not losing. They shot 20 of 40 from three, while the Bucks shot 9 for 31. Like, come on, man. What are we doing there? Bucks, just pack it up, go to Cancun. Now, hey, I still believe in the Bucks. Not really. If Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday can stop playing like some bums, and Giannis can get some help, unlike Luka did, then they have a chance. I do think coming back to Phoenix in a few days, it's going to be 3-1 Suns. We'll see if the two-time league MVP can get her going. So, yeah, that's what I got so far. What about you?
Man, one thing I noticed while looking at the scores was it was the same scores as game one, just the Bucks scored 3 more points and played worse. I mean, the Suns had 118, and last game they had 118.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Suns were just going to be doing what the Suns do. And I don't think much is going to change. I thought maybe, the Bucks will show up for game 2, bring the fight back to, Milwaukee with a little bit of fire. Like, I didn't expect them to win, but I expect them to keep it close throughout the whole game. But just didn't work out, even though they did have a 9-point lead. That's their largest lead, but the Suns are just too good. CP's out there slaying. D-Book, he shot for 3. D-Book shot 7 for 12 from 3.
Yeah.
That man was putting out a clinic on the 3-point line. CP went 3 for 5, but one big player that showed up this game was Mikal Bridges. Jordan, you want to talk about his stats?
I mean, the man does it all. He plays offense. He's a great defender, probably top 10 defender. Maybe, I think you can make an argument that he's a top 10, top 20 defender. He brought it tonight. 27 might be his career high. Like, I'm not even capping here. It might be, should have done the research on that. But anyways, he had 7 boards and 27 points. He was defending. He was locking up everybody. And the man does it all. And also, look at Jay Crowder again. He brought the points tonight. 11 points, 10 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal, plus 10. So none of the all the Suns did very, very nice tonight, while the Bucks did not.
I think every single Bucks player was plus something other than that one bench player that was -2, and he played for like
Abdul
45
Nader.
seconds. Abdul Nader sucks. That's why he doesn't get playing time.
Nader sucker.
Yeah, but are we gonna acknowledge how Chris Middleton's overrated? Can we say Chris
Dude, I don't
Middleton's
think he's overrated. He's having a bad game. He just had a bad game. Last game he dropped, 32?
It don't matter. You can't have bad games
That
in the
is in the
finals.
finals. Hey, it's all about how they end, though. As the
Yeah,
great Rocky Balboa says, it's not about how hard you get punched, but it's how hard. Wait, it's not about how hard you can get hit, but how hard you can get punched and keep going.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Just to clarify here, me and Japal are talking about Brook Lopez here. Somehow in the process of all of this, Brook Lopez's name got left out of the editing process. So just this next 30 seconds or minute or so is Brook Lopez slander. Just to let y'all know.
And we were hyping him up last episode how he was out there shooting like it was nobody's business. That man sucked.
Again, he wasn't on the floor to end the game again. Like the Suns are just mismatching him, getting the screen, and just like come on, he can't even stay on the court. Just like Zubac against the Clippers, against the Mavericks. We're not going to talk about that again. I'm sorry I keep bringing up the Mavericks, but it is what it is because the Clippers suck.
Take a look at his hat. He still hasn't gotten over the 2011 season.
Don't ever disrespect me, my 2011 Mavericks, son.
Let me tell y'all something.
Greatest playoff run in NBA history.
Let me tell y'all something. Okay, it was a great playoff run.
Yeah.
But for every time I go to Jordan Stevens' house, his
dude.
full TV, every single time it's the 2011 finals.
Okay,
Him and his dad.
Dude.
Just watch the
you know
2011
why?
finals every day.
It was on the Mavericks station, Fox Sports Southwest, which is now
times?
Bally Sports.
3 times in a row?
Dude, it was summer, okay? What else are they gonna put on there? And number two,
Swimming?
it was the Mavericks. It was the Mavericks.
Track.
No.
Water polo?
And it was the days, like, it was the 10-year anniversary, and it was, like, each day that, like, it was June 22nd. If there was a Mavs game on 2011, they had it on 10 years later. It's the summer. Maverick Station. Keep sleeping. But, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I can't comment too much further on this Bucks-Suns game because I didn't watch the whole game, but I just know Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday need to stop being some bums, stop being inconsistent, and start playing some basketball and give Giannis help.
And the bench. That bench sucks.
Hey, shout out to Pat Connaughton. I usually hate on this man because every time I watch the Bucks, he bricks. But apparently, when I wasn't watching, he made 4 threes tonight. I saw the last 3, but yeah, he came to play off the bench. I mean, he's a minus 14, but that's because they lost by 10. You know, it is what it is.
Hey, don't forget how Pat just was trying to pass it to Giannis, and somebody, I think it was Jay Crowder, came back from like the backcourt and just like
that. Yeah, I saw that.
That was very
Pat Connaughton slapped the court. He was down bad. The coaches, I don't know if you look, but all the coaches were like, "Why is this man on the floor?" They don't know why. And Coach Bud, he's got to go. It should have been Rick's job, but you know, hey, it is what it is. But also, I got one more stat for you. Did you know? In the third quarter, Giannis scored 20 points, which is an all-time high in NBA history for points in a quarter, breaking Kobe and LeBron James' record of 19 points. So that's a pretty cool achievement.
Hey, when you're 7'7", you should be having like 60 a quarter. If you're
Yeah.
7'7", you move like Giannis, you should be having that much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Wasn't MJ on that list too? It was Kobe, LeBron, and MJ. I'm pretty sure.
I think so. I mean, on this picture I have, it's just them 3, so I'm sure MJ had like 18. But, yeah.
Not 19, though.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Sheesh. Yeah, man. So, after today's game, what are does your prediction still stand as Bucks in what, 6 or 7? Is what you said last episode.
You know, I still believe in them. I just think eventually the Suns are going to cool down. They're shooting 50% from 3. Like, just for
They've
example.
been doing that all playoffs. They ain't cooling down. They've been hot all playoffs.
Okay, that is true. And the Bucks, like, the past 3 years in the playoffs, they've shot poorly. But, hey, the Mavericks in the first 2 games versus the Clippers, they shot like 45, 50% from 3. The rest of the series, they didn't do that. That's why we lost. But I have another cool, interesting line of stats, okay? Shout out to Nick Angstad of the Locked On Mavericks podcast. His tweet here says the Bucks won the rebounding battle. They not outscored, but they out-rebounded on the offensive end of the court by 7. Their points in the paint, they won the points in the paint battle by 26. They had the more second chance points, and they had more free throw attempts by 9. And their leading scorer had 11 more points than the Suns' leading scorer, and still lost by 10. So, I mean, the only thing they lost was the 3-point battle. That was the only thing they lost.
Yeah, but then again, that's a main part of today's game is that 3-point shot. If you can't hit a 3, you're not going to be efficient.
That's true. And that is why Giannis should be the 1B. He's not good enough to be taking the game-winning shots. But
My God.
Yeah. Yeah,
Are you saying Giannis shouldn't be... Are you saying Giannis isn't a top player?
He's a top player, but he's not a game ender. He's not cold-blooded like MJ, you know? Like, he needs to be a Scottie Pippen to Luka's MJ.
Oh, my God. Even when Chris Middleton sucks?
Yeah. He can't be relying on Chris Middleton to end the game for him. You know, he can. It might win a finals or 2. But he could have been winning. He could have been a destiny. He could have been a, whatchamacallit. You know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, a dynasty.
Dynasty, wow. Yeah, could have been a dynasty. 6 rings at least. But, are you ready to move on from the Bucks and go to talk about the Olympics and our predictions for the starting 5?
Let's get it.
All right. Do you want me to read the roster out first?
Yeah, read the roster out.
Okay. Before I do that, fun fact: there's only one center on the team. But you know who needs centers nowadays?
Hey, Draymond could play center.
Yeah, small ball 5. It's what most of the league is. But anyways,
third world countries, of course, you can do that.
Yeah, that's cool against most of them. But Slovenia, the Luka to Mike Toby connection. You might not know who Mike Toby is, but just know he's coming for USA.
Spam Twitter with Toby fun facts, bro.
Okay, anyways, here is the U.S. Olympic team roster. You have Bam Adebayo, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, KD, 30-inch foot, 30-inch foot. You know what I'm saying? Man's foot cannot get over behind the line. You also got Jeremy Grant. You know, he's underrated in my opinion. He's very good.
I wish he was on the Lakers. I really wish, because that playoff series he played against us, that man Jeremy Grant was cooking.
Oh yeah, that man's a bucket and a defender. Next you got Draymond Green, who I respect for I'm not gonna say it. And then Drew Holiday, Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard, K Love, Chris Middleton, and Jason Tatum.
Hey, can I say this right now? That Chris Middleton's going to get kicked off that USA team at the end of this playoff. They're probably thinking about kicking him off right now.
And Drew Holiday. Both of them.
Yeah.
You might as well get Giannis to be an American.
Yeah, just change his passport to United States passport. He should be chilling, bro. Yeah. Is he playing for Greece?
No.
Man, come on, bro.
I don't know if they... they didn't even make it.
Sense.
They didn't even make it. They lost the final against the Czech Republic with Thomas Satoransky, the guy who splashed in Canada's face.
Canada, man, come on, Canada.
What
they got like 6 NBA players and they couldn't beat.
I think like
Czech
9,
Republic?
dude. They had the legend Dwight Powell himself off the bench.
And they had R.J. Barrett, Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
Who else? They had Drake. They might as well put Drake on the
They didn't
court.
have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I'm pretty sure he's Canadian because I know his cousin's on there. I'm positive he's Canadian, and he did not play for them. I don't know why, but it's not like he did anything all season. He plays for the Thunder. You know, he had a great season, but the Thunder weren't doing nothing. He should be fresh.
Hey, but Sixth God, though, he should have been on that court.
Yeah, he should have.
See what's about to happen next, okay?
Okay. Anyways, do you have the list in front of you as well, or?
I don't. I was relying on you. Sorry, I'm slacking today.
Okay, so
the hoop session got me tired.
All right,
but we still here though. We still here because we ain't gonna stop. We ain't going nowhere.
Okay. Do you want me to just name my starting 5 or what?
Yeah, name your starting 5 and I'll sub in, sub out.
Yeah, I keep forgetting Devin Booker's on there too. So let's see. Obviously, KD's a lock.
Yeah. I mean, you could low-key start KD at the 5.
You could. You really could.
You could.
You probably got to
Is
start.
Edwards on the team?
No, that's what I was actually. He was on they have another team just so they can practice or something against. I don't know, but he sprained his ankle.
I
also
saw a tweet of him limping out.
I don't know why they got players like Kevin Love, really just Kevin Love, over players like Zion.
Man.
Yeah, but you could have Zion, I don't know why that'd be so cool to have Zion on the USA team, but it is what it is.
Cool.
Okay,
what I would have loved to see on the USA team? Alex Caruso, just for the plus minus. That'd be great.
I will disconnect from this chat right now. Everybody sees it. I'm wavering over the disconnect
AC
button.
Fresh, baby. Hey, free Alex Caruso, though. He ain't doing nothing wrong.
All right. Anyways, I don't even want to talk anymore. My whole mood was ruined by that.
Keep going on.
Okay. I'm going KD. Damian Lillard, Dame time, baby. Jason Tatum. Okay, let's see. Do you think they start Bam at center? Or you think they just say, hey, KD and Draymond, y'all man the front court? Or the back court?
Nah, they started.
Front court. They starting Bam?
They started Bam.
Okay, so what's that, 4? And then I think they start Bradley Beal over Zach LaVine.
They probably will. What about Jason Tatum?
He's starting. He was my third pick.
Okay. So my starting, what I'm thinking is at the point. Do I even gotta say his name? We already know who's starting at point guard, Dame Lillard. And at 2 guard, I got Brad. 3.
Okay.
3, I got I think I got Jason Tatum.
Yep.
I got Jason Tatum coming off the 3.
Okay.
4, KD.
Okay,
KD.
5
out of
Bam.
4. 5 Bam.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think they will start Bam, but I won't be surprised. Maybe just for a few games, you start KD and Draymond. Just
you know what?
Put them out there. 4 and 5.
I want to make a switch. Bradley Beal for Devin Booker.
I
see. Like D Book can start.
I just listen. I don't think so because the Team USA's already been practicing together for like a week. By the time D Book gets there, these guys are gonna be like know each other. They're gonna like be out there practicing with each other for 4 weeks now. He's not just gonna come in and be like, yeah, I'm starting over you, Brad Bill.
But think about it. Who's coming off more intense games? The practice squad or D Book?
Okay, yeah.
So he's ready to play. He's ready.
That's true. But he ain't been practicing with them. Like all these guys know the plays.
Bro.
They know Greg Popovich's plays. They know they got a chemistry. They've been playing with each other for 4 weeks. He'll come off the bench. Maybe whoever's hot. Like after the first few games, just whoever's hot is gonna start.
Yeah. But who really cares about those first few games? It's all about that goal.
It's all about that goal. USA versus Slovenia. Luka's dropping a 70-point
Slovenia
triple-double.
ain't even gonna
70,
get
30,
bronze.
30. Not gonna. I think they can get bronze.
It's gonna be Spain. Spain's always good.
Yeah, but do they have a Luka?
Luka and what army?
Mike Toby and shooters.
Stop it.
Yeah, there's 2 Lukas actually in Slovenia.
Okay. Tell me this. You think that Slovenia team is beating the current Mavs roster?
I'm going to say no. But the rest of the Slovenia roster actually have a skill called being able to dribble and play make. All right? All the 4 guys surrounded by Luka on Team Slovenia can shoot and distribute. Not one player on the Mavericks can do that besides Luka. Not one player. That's why we lost. If we had a player like DeMar, we'd be in the finals.
Well, too bad DeMar's coming to L.A. Brad Beal's coming to L.A. Dame's coming to L.A. Man, you might as well say Kobe might come back to L.A., bruh. At this point.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He'll always be in L.A., man. He's in the banners, man. He's always in everybody's hearts. All the Laker fans' hearts and basketball fans' hearts.
It is disrespectful how the Clippers covered up Kobe Bryant's jersey. When they're playing in the stadium he built. He built Staples
What did
Centers.
they do?
Okay, so for the playoff games, the Clippers, they covered up all the Laker banners,
Okay.
including the Kobe banner. Both of them.
Come on, man. You know what the Mavs did? They retired Kobe's number.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, Clippers need to move out of LA. Go to Seattle.
Aren't they? They're going to,
Go to
they have a
Vegas.
new arena, right?
No, I don't think they
Yeah.
do.
They got a
They
new
do?
arena that they built. I think they're going into it either this upcoming season or next year.
Thank God, bro. I don't need the Clippers and Staples anymore. I could deal with the Kings. That's still kind of iffy because I don't like the Kings.
Kings, no one cares about the Kings, though. You know.
They're a powerhouse though. But hey, shout out Tampa Bay for winning the cup. Tampa Bay has two championships.
What was that,
under
back
their
to
belt
back?
this year.
I'm not a hockey man, but
Yeah, back to back.
didn't they beat our Stars last year, right?
Yeah, sadly. I think they Stars only won like one game. It was very bad.
Okay, well, I got some more info on the Clippers arena. It will be the new home for the 2024-25 season. It's called Inglewood Basketball and Entertainment Center. Like,
Yeah, if it was gonna be anywhere, it'll be in Inglewood.
the IBEC, 18,000
so
seat arena.
Out of LA.
Yeah, it will be located in Inglewood, California.
Pain. Man,
It looks
should
kind of
be
nice.
located in Seattle, Washington.
This is honestly, it kind of looks like, looking at the picture. I might throw a picture on this on the video podcast. If you're watching the video podcast, shout out to you. You know, I don't know what it looks like. It kind of looks like a deformed football. Just imagine that with like some lights sprinkled around. But anyways,
Sorry, podcast viewers.
are you ready to talk about the Dallas Cowboy schedule
Man.
prediction?
I am ready to be let down once again.
All right. I think we're winning the Super Bowl. And
course,
CeeDee Lamb's going to have a breakout year. I'm calling it now. That's my guarantee.
If Dak, okay, bold take. Actually, it's not that bold. If Dak was healthy all season, people would say CD's better than Jefferson.
He was the
He
number
was
2
he
target.
was up there with the numbers.
He
with
was
a backup quarterback. He
Yeah.
had what? He had 4 different quarterbacks throw to him.
Oh yeah.
Dak, Ben,
Andy Dalton.
Gilbert,
Yeah.
Andy. They might as well have put freaking Joe Kenna back out there, man.
Don't bring up Matt, man. All right. So week 1, it's an away game versus the defending Super Bowl champion, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You think we're losing that?
Oh no, I'm just booing the Bucks.
Okay. Do you think we?
But yes, I
You think
we
Dak
lose
comes
that
back from injury, and you think we're gonna lose? Is it gonna be close, or is it gonna be like, oh man, what are we doing?
I feel like we didn't make that many big defensive moves this offseason, so man, I don't know. We'll probably lose by a lot.
Okay,
'cause
what
Tom
you
Brady's
doing-
gonna take advantage of that bad defense.
What you doing? First play, they score a touchdown, but then you see Jalen Smith doing the swipe celebration, 50 yards down the field, celebrating for no reason.
Man, I hate Jalen Smith. Don't even bring that man's name up.
Okay, all right.
Don't
What
bring
you
it
doing
up.
if Micah Parsons' first play of the game, pick 6 is Tom Brady? Are we calling him the GOAT?
I mean, not the GOAT, but I'll say if he does that first game, first play, man, rookie of the year.
All right.
Defensive rookie of the year. He actually is a big positive.
Yeah.
He can't.
Because, like, he's going to get a lot of tackles, and usually I feel like they just give it to the person who has the most tackles, and if he gets a pick or two, you know.
Maybe
But
probably get
anyways,
more than one pick because teams love to throw
I
those
don't know.
slam routes.
He's not good in pass coverage. That was his only weakness. But
Hey,
he'll get
he'll be
better.
better.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to speed this up. Okay, I'm getting a phone call from... I'm moving on from that. All right, we're back. Sorry for that. Okay, back to week 2, away game. 2 away games in a row. This one against the San Diego Chargers on CBS. Tony Romo, broadcast commentator. Hey.
Hey, turn on the my favorite commentator.
Yeah.
I hate Troy commentating. That
Troy
man
Aikman,
sucks.
he just be hating on us. I'm like, dude, you're a former Cowboy
just
legend.
jealous.
I don't know why you
He's just
hating on
jealous.
us.
That's like Dirk saying, "Oh, Luka sucks."
Yeah, exactly. Okay. What do you got there? You
Who are we
think
playing again?
the Chargers.
Oh,
Justin Herbie.
W. That's a big.
That could be a
That's gonna
shootout. That could be a shootout with Herbert.
I say we win by 20.
All right. I think we're 1-1. Okay. Week 3, Sunday Night Football, our first home game against the Philadelphia Eagles.
W. Don't even try to
All right,
even argue that.
2-1.
We're winning that one.
2-1.
I don't think we'll lose a divisional game this year, to be honest.
That's
I don't
usually
think
what
we'll
we
lose
do
a
after we
division.
suck. After we get injured a year, the next year we're just OP in the division.
Yeah,
All right.
we won't lose.
Week 4 against the Panthers. What the Panthers going to do? Who's their quarterback?
Hey, all I got Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold? I don't think
I mean,
they
he
didn't
might
draft.
be
Did they
good.
draft someone? I don't think they did.
I don't think they did. No, they traded for Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Jets.
Who did they pick?
They sent
Oh,
over Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, they drafted J.C. Horn, the guy one of the guys we wanted. Okay.
Hey, all I got to say for that game is W.
Okay. All right. So we're 3-1. What a start. Dak's the front runner MVP. Week 5 Giants.
we're not losing. We're not losing a
Yep.
divisional
All right.
game.
Week 6.
We're not.
Week 6. Man, we're on a roll. Everyone's cooking. Week 6.
We're hype.
Away game in Foxborough against the Patriots, who has, by that time,
W.
it'll probably be what's his face at QB, Mac Jones. What's
Mac
Mac Jones gonna do? He's gonna be garbage.
W.
Week 7?
Stephon Gilmore's washed.
So we
He's
are
washed.
5-1. We're looking like we're the Super Bowl champions.
Hey, we just beat the greatest head coach football's ever seen, other than Nick Saban, but that doesn't count.
And
for
Tom
sucked in the
Landry.
NFL.
But anyways, week 7 bye week. Give them a little rest. Week 8, we back.
Rub their
We
shoulders
back
off.
on the
Give 'em a
road
shit.
in Minnesota. Shout out Andy. We playing the Vikings on Sunday night football.
What I'm thinking is, our team gets so much confident where we just. I feel like we'll take an L that game.
An L?
I feel
Okay.
like we're taking the L.
So we are
I don't
5
know,
and
I
2.
just have that feeling.
That's fine.
I just have that feeling.
Usually, the away games, I feel like every time we play the Vikings away, it's a weird game. It's a low score. But anyways, week 9 against the Broncos at home. W. Okay. 6-2. Week 10, we go to a home game against Kyle Pitts' Atlanta Falcons, who we all dreamed and wished for.
Was it quarter? Is it still Matt Ryan?
It is still Matty Ice. Their offense is going to be much better. They got Kyle Pitts in it. They did trade Julio. Forgot about that.
Man, that was a good. I mean, who they get back?
Low-key, just some picks. I'm pretty sure just maybe a second round or first rounder. Nothing crazy. So you
Yeah,
think we're beating them without Julio, or you think Kyle Pitts
Man,
is just going to come in and be
they're
like,
gonna-
who's Julio?
They're gonna blow another lead. I say
Really?
W. I say
Okay.
W.
Okay.
Because we're gonna come back because we'll lose to the Vikings and we get
Yeah,
some motivation.
yeah.
We humble ourselves and come back and whoop the Hawks.
Okay, we are 7-2.
Did I say Hawks? I said Hawks. I mean Falcons.
All right, we're
Both
7-2.
birds.
The biggest game of the year is in Week 11. It's the two best teams in the country, if all things go according to plan, against none other. You're smiling like you know who it is. It's none
I know
other
who it is. My
than
favorite.
Patrick
my favorite
Mahomes, the
quarterback.
Texas Tech graduate. Did he graduate or did he leave in 3?
He left. But
Okay,
he
he's
was
still
there.
he's still an
He was
alumni.
still
We'll
there.
say that. He's still a legend there. We go into Kansas City to play the Chiefs. Week 11, Fox NFL 325.
L. Tyreek Hill is gonna take advantage of our terrible defense. Pat Mahomes is gonna do what Pat Mahomes does. Other than that, I think Pat Mahomes is man. He might be my second favorite NFL player of all time.
All
Or
time.
and if it wasn't for Dak, I think Pat Mahomes would be my favorite quarterback right now, or NFL player right now. From every non-Cowboy of all time, Pat Mahomes is my favorite. Texas
Okay.
Tech graduate,
All right.
East Texas born and raised.
Mm-hmm. His dad
And
gave me
shout out
pitching
Alex
lessons.
for seeing him and not taking a pic with him at APEC. Very disappointed.
All right. We are
Didn't you get
7
pitching lessons from?
Yeah, I
Pat
got
Mahomes'
pitching
dad?
lessons from his dad, and I think Tech came into Austin to play Texas, and then my dad offered his dad tickets, but I'm pretty sure he already had tickets probably, but he did it anyway, and he declined. So anyways, week 12, we're 7-3. We're a home game against John Gruden's Oakland Raiders, or Las Vegas Raiders, beg my pardon.
All right. If y'all are at that game, y'all find me. Me and my pops will be at the Thanksgiving game.
There's a chance
and
I'm
we're gonna
there.
be taking that big W.
Okay, so we are 8-3. Week 13 against the retired Drew Brees and the Saints.
W. Alvin Kamara single-handedly can't carry that team.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston's gonna have
Slant
a career high
man's not doing nothing.
interceptions. But I want Alvin Kamara to do good because if
He
in
went
our
to
fantasy
Tennessee.
drafts, he will be my number 1 pick.
Yeah, he did go to Tennessee. Shout out Tennessee.
Shout out Jason Witten, man.
Shout out him too. Week 14, we are playing the football team.
We're not losing a divisional game. Wait, we're this late in the season. We've only played what, 3 divisional games?
Yeah, not a lot of. Usually
two.
we play a lot at the beginning, but this year they're stacking them at the end.
Okay.
All right,
This is my first time hearing this schedule other than the Thanksgiving game and Christmas game. Do we have a Christmas game?
The day after.
Okay,
That's gonna be a good one. Not really, but hey, we are 9-3. We're finally gonna get a lot of division opponents. Okay,
Which is
I guess we did last week against the football team. Week 15, away game at the Giants, 12:00.
Saquon's gonna have a good night that night. I just have a feeling about it. I'm probably wrong. We'll give him probably 100 yards rushing. He's probably gonna get like a 90-yarder touchdown. I just know our defense sucks.
Okay,
But Daniel Jones sucks even more than our
yeah,
defense.
he does.
And if he does get a big run, he'll probably just fall. Insert clip of Daniel
Yeah.
Jones falling.
Okay. Week 16, we are 10-3 or 11-3. Okay, I think we're 10-3, maybe. Week 16, we play the football team again, the day after Christmas home game.
Do I have to say it? Let's on to the next
right.
game. I don't
All
even
right.
have to say it. Their name's literally the football team.
Yeah, Cardinals, week 17, home, 12:00 against Kyler Murray, January 2nd. All right,
Same
that's
big
the first L in
L.
a
Same
while.
big L.
That it
Same.
is.
Kyler Murray, D Hop, J.J. Watt. Man,
4 L's now.
is
We
Kenyon Drake playing for the Cardinals?
Yeah, but he didn't have a good year.
Yeah,
They
we
might
hope
have traded
not.
him, honestly. They might have said, we're done with you. But, all right, we are 13-4. We probably clinched the division by now. Week 18, we're probably going to rest the starters if everything goes according to plan to our predictions. It's against the Eagles, who probably probably have 6 wins or so. So I feel like we've already clinched the top 2 seed. We're going to rest all the starters this week. Maybe give them a few drives. We could low-key still win. But it's up to you.
Okay, let me ask you this. You remember when we rested Dak against the
Yeah.
Eagles and Tony Romo came in and threw that touchdown? Was it to Dez?
I wish it was to Terrence Williams.
Okay.
It's still a fade.
Insert clip of Tony Romo throwing the TD.
Okay.
Right.
What a catch and throw.
Whew.
All right. So
But,
we are 14-4. Number 1 seed in the NFC. Going to the playoffs, home field advantage. We're facing. We get the bye week, round 1 or 2, whatever you want to call it. The divisional round. Okay, the divisional round. We are facing.
Please don't say Green Bay. Please don't say Green Bay.
We're not facing them because we don't know. Aaron Rodgers never came back. He retired.
Hey.
He didn't retire. Listeners, we just don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers right now. But we're facing the 11-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers revenge game. We lost in week 1, but this time it's at home.
Okay, so since it was week 1, I feel like our defense wasn't.
Yeah, they
there.
weren't. They're young.
So
by the time the season's
I feel
over,
like
boom.
I feel like our defense will progress into the playoffs and we take that big W, baby.
We're moving
take that
on.
big W.
We're
We
moving
take that
on
big W.
to the NFC Championship game. We're 1 away from the first Super Bowl in 27 darn years, something like that. But we're facing. Who would we face? Who's good in
Man,
the NFC besides
the
Packers? I think Aaron Rodgers would probably come back and we face them in the championship round. We'll go with that.
He's notorious for losing in that round.
But we're also notorious losing to the Packers. But
Man.
This isn't the divisional round. This is the championship round.
Where's the game going to be, though?
At home. We're the number 1 seed.
Okay, well, we're going to win. I don't think we could win in Lambeau, though.
It's going to be cold. Okay?
And we have bad experiences there. Was a catch.
All right. We are in the Super Bowl versus the 3-time in a row Super Bowl contenders, Kansas City Chiefs Dak Prescott versus the East Texan Patrick Mahomes on February 14th. I think that's...
That is
my
also
birthday.
Jordan Stevens' birthday.
I don't think that's when it is. I always wish it was on that day. Let's find out real quick.
I guess like on a single digit.
Actually, it is the day before my birthday, but it's on Sunday. So
Is it a Friday? Oh, no, it's a Sunday.
It's on
Okay.
Sunday. February 13th.
Friday 13th.
The greatest birthday present of all time would be the Cowboys beating the Chiefs. And I think we're going to be down bad to start, okay? I think the Chiefs are going to come out blazing. But then somehow, just some way, Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys come out there and they just overpower them on offense. Our offense turns out to be better than their offense, and that's just the story.
Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, my cheeks will be clenched
Oh, yeah.
the whole time. My cheeks can be clenched either way throughout the whole regular season. But I feel like we will have the jump at halftime. We will be up during halftime against the Chiefs.
Okay.
But then the Chiefs will rally back. But I don't think they'll finish the job. Cowboys, Super Bowl champion.
6-time Super Bowl champion Dallas Cowboys.
Jeez.
First one in who knows how long. You can't even put all of it on one hand. That's how much we got. And then we got all the momentum.
$1 that we win the Super Bowl. Because here's the thing. Being a Cowboys fan year after year after year after year after year after year. My hopes high. But then Jerry Jones comes, waka, waka. My hopes all the way down to the ground, and I cry. I cry all day.
Yeah, it usually tends to happen, but every time we suck due to injuries, next year we're just the greatest team of all time.
And then we see what happens.
Yeah, so we're gonna be 14-4, and then we're gonna win 3 playoff games to win the Super Bowl. But one last thing, okay, give me your out of all the teams, the Cowboys' offensive ranking, and then their defensive ranking. So 1 through
rating?
30. Yeah, 1 through 32. Let's start with the offense.
You want me to rate them 1 to 32?
No. Just where do you think the Cowboys will be? 4, 1 through 5.
Offense, top 5.
Top 5.
Defense, 10 to 20 range.
Okay.
No, probably 15 to 20 range, realistically speaking.
Yeah, I'm thinking 15 to the third, not 15 to 30, but 15 to 20-ish.
Probably 15 to 30.
We don't know. As this young defense progresses, and our new defensive coordinator, who's known for being a turnover guy, we got
he doesn't break his neck.
Yeah, and hey, we got
Jalen Ramsey.
I
wish we had Jalen Ramsey,
Yeah,
but if
we
Jalen
should've.
Smith doesn't suck.
Yeah, and then Parsons, he runs a 4-3 linebacker, so he's gonna be running all over the field. We got Trayvon Diggs.
Oh, he's gonna be good. Y'all sleep.
Yeah, he's gonna have a breakout year just like
Trayvon.
CD. But
Yes.
I think it's been a great episode. We went over the finals, we went over the Olympics, we went over the Cowboys. We're a little bit biased, but I think that could very well happen.
Not biased.
Yeah,
no, not biased.
I don't think so either.
Just 100% realistic.
Very
predictions.
realistic.
Yes.
But yeah, you got any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
Man, I want y'all to know that we're gonna be posting on the channel heavily, not just show stuff, but we're gonna make videos, we're gonna make golf videos, lake videos, and we got some other stuff stored in for y'all. Shout out Alexine for giving us some ideas. Hint, hint. G. That's all I gotta say. It's something with G, and it ends with something with F.
All right, we out of here. We'll be back for the Game 3 of the NBA Finals post-game show.
Make sure to like, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, dislike it.
And
There's
tell your
no
friends.
shame in disliking. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me and Jordan on Instagram, which will be in the bio below. Thank y'all, and see y'all Sunday.
Bye-bye.